Hello, hello, hello everyone. Hi, welcome to my home. My name is Christina Smith. Right now I am in the Texas kitchen for Shay's Tasties, and you normally see me in the glam spot, doing my jewelry, but I do have other talents. And so what I'm going to show you today is how to decorate a cake with rosettes. And so I have a small cake right here. I'm going to show you a small cake right here that I'm decorating for a friend. I did a crumb coat on it already. That's when you level it out, and then you do like a just a one thin layer of frosting on it. And then after that, I set it in the refrigerator for about I did this one for about 30 minutes because you want it like kind of firm to the touch, want it to be cool, so when you add your rosettes then they have something to stick to, and then the coolness, because you're working with butter, so you want it to be cool as you're working, because we all know what happens with butter when it gets warm. And so like I said, I'm doing rosettes. I went to Pennsylvania and found these. These were definitely a lifesaver to people who, decorate. I went up there and I didn't have all my tools with me. And so the tips that I needed, it comes with pre-made tips. This has 6 in a bag. It's by Wilton. I don't know if there's a bad glare. It's by Wilton. But these are amazing. So I just bought all of them that was on the shelf. And so that's what I'm using today, because usually it's like, there's a 3-piece set that you have to put together. You have to put one in there, the tip in there first, and the other couplet in there, and then you tie it all up together, and it's just like, woo. So when this is way simpler. So let me show you how to go ahead and get started. I already made up my frosting. It's a secret recipe, of course, so I can't share my recipe. So get your favorite chocolate frosting recipe. And how I start is I want you to be able to see it. If you're doing the rosettes, you don't want to start all the way at the bottom. You want to start like kind of in the middle, and then you're going to go around. So let me see if I could do one up here so you can see, like so. And you just apply just a little pressure from the top, and then you just let go. So let me show you, and I'm going to do these all the way around. You don't want to start, like I said, all the way at the bottom, and you want your recipe to flow. You don't want it too runny, or all your rosettes are going to be sliding everywhere. But you don't want it too thick, or they won't come out of the bag easy enough. So as you see, I don't know if you can see it good. I hope you can see it. So I'm doing the rosettes, and this is like one of my favorite designs to do on a cake. And like I said, this is a cake that one of my friends she ordered, so she kind of left it up to me as far as the decorating. So this is, like I said, one of my favorite decorating things to do for cakes. It's really easy for me. That's why if you ever order a cake and I always said, how about the rosettes? That's why. Okay, so you just keep it going. And like I said, if your frosting is too loose, you'll see all of when you get back to the other side of the cake, you'll see them all on your cake board because it slid off. So you have to have some type of, a little bit firmness to where you can work with it. I usually do it faster, but I just want you to get an idea of how I'm doing it. And like I said, the pressure is coming from my top hand, and this is just guiding it. So I'm actually squeezing with this hand to let some of the frosting out of the bag. And like I said, when I'm not in the glam spot, I am in the bakery. doing things. I just want to thank you all for y'all support and all of my different business ventures. Alright, so we made it all the way around. You can see the whole bottom half is done. So now what you want to do is you want to go and do your rosettes in the dips. So you're going to have rosettes in the dips of each of the other rosettes. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. So I'm going to do it in the dips. And feel free to replenish your bag if you need to. Mine is getting a little low almost, so I'll have to replenish in a minute. And thank you for joining me, those of you who are watching. And also, once you're finished doing your rosettes, if you need to, you can pop it back in the refrigerator to cool up, to get cool, to set. Because like I said, once again, you're working with butter. So you, of course, you want to keep it, you know, cool. So you don't have any melty, runny cakes. All right, let me replenish my bag. But you can see, as you can see, you know, I went all the way around. So let me get some more of my homemade frosting. And of course, you can use any frosting that you want. I would not recommend the frosting in the container because it's just too loose. You do have to do a little bit of adding. So you can find a recipe on YouTube or any of your favorite cooking websites. They should have a recipe, but you want it, you know, thick enough. And what I've learned in the past is that, plus I don't like it, but it's best to make your own because it tastes better, and then you won't taste chemicals like you would in those jar ones. I'm not naming any names, I'm just saying. So, and use your apron. I like wiping my hand in my apron. All right, once you